Well, good morning, faith leaders, and welcome to Break Time. And you know, our ministry is focused upon building and developing faith leaders, and that's somebody who actively lives their faith in their work and empowers others to do the same. But we've actually kind of expanded that and said faith leader is somebody who actively lives their faith and integrates it in all aspects of their lives and helps empower other people to do the same. So the break times especially will be focused upon just the workplace. So faith leaders walk into the workplace every day, and as you know, we're tiptoeing through Hebrews, through Proverbs pretty slowly, and we're in chapter 14, verse 2 today, and this is the word. It says, "Whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly, but those who despise him are devious in all their ways." So your and me and you, our faith walk actually tells our story. How we live our faith is telling our story each and every day. So as we go to church on Sunday, if some of you go to church on Sunday, you are gathered together with a group of believers, and it's a great experience for most of us. But what happens on the outside of those doors, on the outside of that bricks and mortars, is what telling your story. It's really what's telling who you fear, who in life you respect, who in life you honor. And it becomes a difficult challenge starting Monday morning for most of us. There's a transition that happens. You know, we've said this over and over, but there is this major transition from this time on Sunday to this place on Monday that we call work. And so as a faith leader, according to this scripture, it says, whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly. Your walk, my story, Matt's story, is really is how we are expressing our faith to the world that we live in. So when we walk uprightly, we are in holy reverence of who God is all the time. In the midst of meetings, in the midst of whatever your occupation is, in the middle of that is where you are really telling your faith story. So to honor God in all aspects of that is actually bowing before Him in humble allegiance all day long. Now, I get questions, how in the world do you do that? It's just being able to recognize God's presence. Fear is actually recognizing God's presence and humbly submitting under His allegiance throughout the day. It's becoming aware of who He is. It's becoming aware and conscious of the fact that He is with you. And He is establishing and building His kingdom through you, no matter where He finds you. So if He finds you at the gas station today, that is God's way of making His presence known to whomever you're surrounded by. We don't... It's no more compartmentalization of faith when you become a faith leader. There's, according to this scripture, even when Solomon wrote it, he says, whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly. And so it's a constant recognition, constant, conscious recognition that God is sovereign in this place. And He's omnipresent. That means He's always with me. So right now He is always with me. So I honor that presence. That's what fear is all about, honoring and walking uprightly under His allegiance. But there's a flip side, according to Solomon. But those who despise Him are devious in all their ways. That's not who we are. And so He's always got this, okay, this is who we are and this is who you were. Those who despise Him are devious. We don't plan to be devious in any sort of way. And the way that we prevent ourselves from doing this is always submitting and fearing and recognizing that God's presence goes with us no matter where we are, and honoring His presence. So I pray today that you find yourself walking with Him in an upright, humble place and loving Him no matter where you're at or what you're doing, and honoring and submitting to that presence. So God bless you. Have a blessed day.